So this is part of our new development. It goes alongside the panini press and the plastic press that we use in the other workshop. So part of our growth is to look at creativity, and it's to look at other ways of dealing with IT waste other than just recycling or reusing it. So again, the guys and girls can come in here. It's a creative space, and our recyclers who you've already met will give us random, weird and wonderful things. So it could be things like these keyboard membranes from inside keyboards, and they can turn these, in fact last year they turned these into Christmas decorations. So again, we're getting a bit of reuse out of what we're working with there, and they're all different and all a little bit weird, but quite cool if you're into IT. So the guys will come in here and they'll have a creative time. They'll play around with waste and see if they can create some other things, and I'll show you some examples in a moment there. It also doubles up as a bit of a breakout room in the short term so that they can get away from those noisy workshops. Okay, so some of the examples of the things that the guys and girls have done over the years with us is the likes of the PlayStation clock, which we think is fantastic, and quite a simple process, but you've obviously got to have a bit of an eye for detail here. But we quite like the fact that it lights up and flashes as well. So we have this here, and then they could be working on other things like the buzz mice, cars here made out of heat sinks, or even little tool holders made out of old floppy disks here that you can hang on the wall. In fact, our waste paper basket in the loo is made out of floppy disk drives. I'll maybe show you that in a bit. So they can have a bit of fun and get creative in here, but what they can also do is, part of this new creativity project we're working on is 3D printing, so it links to that plastic again. And what we've got is examples of some of our kind of prototypes we've been working on for the 3D printing, such as a little mini mobile phone holder. A little bit too small, this one we learned quite quickly, it's too dinky, so we made that bigger. And then other things, part of our work with Murray Reach Out, they have an embroidery aspect to their business, so we're looking at printing thimbles as well. These are quick and easy, but one thing they have found is it takes a long time to print these sort of things, so it's not going to be anything we would do on a commercial level. It's more about letting the guys and girls in here learn a little bit more about tech, learn a little bit more about 3D printing, and how we're dealing with our waste. Okay, another aspect of the creativity and innovation that we deal with in this area here is that plastic side of things. So again, taking the plastic granular from Reach Out and also our own plastic, and we pop it in this thing here. It's a plastic extruder. So picture it like a sausage making machine. We put the stuff in the top here into this hop, it warms it up, and it squishes it out, and then it puts it into a coil like this. So at the moment this is still virgin plastic, so we're still trying to get the recipe right with the recycled plastic to create this sort of thing here. And then the intention would be in the future, can we use this for weaving? But more importantly, can we use it for 3D printing so that we can actually have our own filament that's been used from waste plastic and actually print products out from it. So that's that bit there, and then that comes round to here where the 3D printer is just setting up, ready to start printing a few products today. So our Ultimate is our lovely 3D printer we have, and that allows us to print products such as things like the halos for the face guards for the NHS, masks, straps to stop it getting on people's ears. So we did quite a lot of that. We worked with an organisation called the Tea Exchange through lockdown, printing these products so that people could benefit from them throughout the COVID pandemic.
Okay, so what we have here printing on our rocket maker is an example of replacing a part that's out of manufacture. So we had someone come along for his repair cafe with a broken part on a Dyson Hoover. It's an example of one of these simple cable hooks that snapped off, and it was an old model, and we sort of reverse engineered the shape of the part so that it could be 3D printed here, since there was no replacement available, and that's just going to fit on the back and give them an easy fix for us.